Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Just the goalkeeper's... Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Bale with the short one. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. It's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kaka. Bale. Nedved. Now Costa Curta. Maldini. Eto'o receives it in a... Eto'o! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Bale picks it up out wide. Nice control. Nice interception, well timed. Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Adriano. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eto'o. Eto'o! It's bounced back off the post. No goals as yet. Could move up a gear here. Rivaldo. Eto'o.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chance, surely! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Maldini. Well, that is one way to stop him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Italy looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Defending was strong and firm. Maldini. And it's Nesta. That's Thuram. Nedved. Italy looking to pass their way through. Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bale. Bale charging forward down that flank. That's going to go a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Italy leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely bit of skill.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Rivaldo. Chance here to counter. Nicely worked. And this is Messi. And Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Italy do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kaka. Eto'o. Now it's Bale. Italy are ahead here by what is still... Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Italy are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bale. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rivaldo. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Neatly clipped into space. Messi. Bale. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. But it's Thuram. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's taking no chances there. Bale. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Hullet. Vieira. Kaká. Italy do have a chance to counter here. And he plays one through. He's free, he has got space. Maldini gets it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi. And it's Vieira. Great ball, and he's in. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throat. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that has not gone well. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira is onto this. Nedved! Rafinha. And it's Baggio. Now it's Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Baggio. Hullet. Shoots! Goal! Milan! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Per il Milan, assegnato al 14° minuto, numero 5.
So, a breakthrough already. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Roberto Baggio. First quarter of an hour gone. Throw in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rafinha. Roberto Baggio. Can see things, others... Decent chance! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, what a claw! Against the crossbar! That's a decent clearance. Kaka. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. He's free, he has got speed, gets big. Just cruising, they are cruising. A quite incredible spell, they are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Baggio, quietly revving up. Played out towards the right wing. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Kaka. He can run onto that. Look at the shapes to shoot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nedved, good read, needed to be. Rafinha, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bale goes short. Italy awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Bale with the short one. Pinches it off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Kaka. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario di matrimonio. Cambio di giocatori.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle it.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. Italy do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's there to get it away. Italy have it back and can go again. Eto'o touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Caceres, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good pressure, determined, intense. Bullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland, up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Kaka, who does have an assist to his name. Pass somewhat off target. Italy still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet. Rafinha, and he's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. That's a little off target. Adams. Messi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Eto'o. Aims beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nedved. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get through. And the shot! And he hits the net! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! It's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Numero 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Numero 5.
So just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Kaká, Eto'o, and the finish! He has done it! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kaká. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Van Nistelrooy looking for options for movement.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nedved. Messi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Eto'o. And there goes the final whistle. Italy perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Italy didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action takes a shot, and he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Mkhitaryan, and he's picked it up out wide. Crossed into the box. Dunk getting this one clear. Law! Oh, crossbar! Outstanding by Law! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn it.
Shevchenko! Goal! Sao Paulo! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The defender is not giving up on this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Law. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Totti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Kaká. And it's Totti. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Shevchenko. Camavinga. He's gone for goal! Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he spark a counter here? Lobbed in behind. Looking for the run. Oh, this is a great... It's Checo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bernal. Kaká. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Totti. He won't be happy with that one. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Sao Paulo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's been caught napping! Kaká looking to be a menace in the final third. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Totti. Mkhitaryan does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Bernal. Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. He could be in here. Nouri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Camavinga, win. And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution.
Here we go again. That pass has been well intercepted. Sao Paulo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Dzeko. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Mkhitaryan.
This is the time you need that pace.
Liverpool looking to pass the... Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Dzeko is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Gnabry plays it short. Dunk clears. Damian. Hammers, who does have an assist to his name. Nouri. Law. Bernal gets a foot in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Gnabry.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Paredes. And here's Gnabry. Hernandez with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Good work on the right flank here. So we've reached the hour mark. Kaká! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Sao Paulo perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Gnabry. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change.
Eden
And
Dzeko.
this one has been on the cards for a little
Number 3,
while.
James Rodriguez. Number 5.
Probing
Juan
pass.
Paredes.
Nicely worked.
Number 11.
And the finish!
Coming on the
And
field.
that is wildly
Number
off target.
20,
I think it's a very fair effort,
Jackson.
Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Paqueta. Number 2, Gundogan. Number 8, Loftus-Cheek.
Bernal. It's Hwang Hee-chan. Kaká. Chips it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kaká. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danger averted for now. Loftus-Cheek. Liverpool finding their passes. And here's Paqueta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Danilo Pereira. Beraldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gnabry. He's away. Chance! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how bad...
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Law. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Some really good ball movement. Backward it goes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Gundogan. Hernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in. Can he find the finish? So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And there's the shot! Split-second reaction.
Dzeko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. It's Mkhitaryan! Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Kaká, oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's clever. Chance, surely! Tomori gets it clear. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around.
Shevchenko! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Totti plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Totti with the short one. Darmian gets a foot in here. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Now it's Dzeko. Mkhitaryan. Tomori gets it away. Some really good ball movement. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So it is still 0-0. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
James thinks about the shot.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the... Takes a shot! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Threads one in. Always onto this. Paredes.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mkhitaryan is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Camavinga. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Kaká. Picked out brilliantly. Kaká! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Totti. Hernandez. And it's Bernal. Law. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Quality ball. Played back. Shevchenko. James Rodriguez. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bernal. And he's cut it out. And he can clear it away. Paredes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's worked it through. Tomori, a player who needs no introduction. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Shevchenko.
Are certain.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sao Paulo different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nouri is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Dzeko. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Law has it out wide and in space. Ball driven towards the far post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some resolute defending there. Oh, it's come loose.
For this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Gnabry. Sao Paulo can breathe again, just.
simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hwang Hee-chan. Danilo Pereira. Sao Paulo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Law providing an outlet on that flank. And that was nowhere near his best.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Eden
Totti.
Dzeko. Number 3, James Rodriguez.
And
Number
Bernal.
11,
Totti.
Mkhitaryan.
Kaka.
Number 5,
Sao Paulo
Paredes.
looking to pass their way
Play
through.
on the field. Number
Somewhat
20,
off target.
Jadon Sancho.
Bremer.
Number 15,
Kaka.
Lucas Paqueta.
Well, there's your
Number
danger man,
8,
a title that is entirely justified.
Number 2,
He's got away.
Gundogan. Substitution.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great chance! Shevchenko trying to keep this in. And this is Totti. Lovely feet. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! They've done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Sao Paulo really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win.
And the finish! Goal! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has not gone well. Probing pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Deftly out wide. Cantona chasing after it. Sao Paulo are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Dunk promptly onto that, and that is that. Hwang Hee-chan conjures time and space where few can. That's going to go a long way. Tomori. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been
Oh
indicated.
no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that means just what... And that will be it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong,
but the result is one that will make them suffer.
And just a quick reminder today.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.